Welcome into the 2024 Canine Cup. I'm Mark Skoll Jr. alongside Nate Belton. Boy, we have a great showdown on tap tonight.
Yeah, Mark, it's going to be a Canine Cup for the ages. Folks have been waiting a long time for this one between the Kansas City Chewers battling the San Francisco 13ers. Now, before we get going, we've got Canine Cup sideline reporter Veronica Ortega catching up with the head coach of the 13ers. Veronica.
Mark, Nate, I caught up with the rookie coach for the 13ers, 8-month-old Patches, who's a little shy at first, but once he gets more comfortable, he can be very goofy and playful. These are skills he has taught his team, and believe me when I say he's going to be keeping a close eye on this game.
Thank you, Veronica. We just want to remind you this year's aerial coverage is brought to you by Good Boy. Everybody loves a good boy.
That is incredibly factual, Mark. Thank you for pointing that out. Now we are underway. Here come the Pups taking the field.
The 13ers get to work, sucking up to Ref Maddie. That's how you get some puppy points right there.
Now we've got Kansas City getting right to work, putting points on the board with the first touchdown. That was a doggone great move right there.
Later on, Travis Kibbles runs in another for a quick 14-0 lead for Kansas City. The Chewers are looking good right out of the gates, Nate.
Yeah, Terrier Swift now, she's actually at the game watching her boyfriend Travis Kibbles. There she is, enjoying it from the press box after her international dog show that she had in Japan.
Gotta love that. Kansas City taunts the 13ers saying, "What are you gonna do about that?"
Oh, and here we go. Check this out. Kansas City taking it too far. Here's what I think of your play, and he in the end zone. That's definitely a flag on the field.
But the intentional growling gets the 13ers fired up. They respond back with a touchdown to make it a 14-7 deficit.
Yeah, that was an impressive score there, and it's all the more impressive because 13ers Otis goes for the end zone but gets his bandana pulled over his eyes by a Kansas City defense pup. That can't do that, Mark.
You can't. No. Now, like how NFL players sometimes need some oxygen, the Pups need some cuddles. We go into the break with the Kansas City Chewers up on top over San Francisco 14-7. Be sure to stick with 13 on your side for the second half.
This is George Lessons, chief meteorologist for 13 on your side. His iconic mustache has weathered every storm. These are all of his awards, and he's making room for one more from the American Meteorological Society for his lifetime of service. Congratulations, George.
Really, it's not about the awards, but serving all of you at home. Thanks for trusting and relying on our team to keep you safe and informed.
Don't miss George and the 13 on your side weather team helping you plan your day. Oh, and nice socks.
13 on your side mornings.
It's live where news is happening
all over West Michigan, making sure you're starting your day prepared
with the latest, most up-to-date information on news, weather, traffic,
and events in the area. And to start your day with some sunshine.
We make sure to have positive pick-me-ups every half hour.
Live where news is happening
in your community.
13 on your side mornings, weekdays from 4:30 to 7 a.m.
Welcome back to the second half of the 2024 edition of the Canine Cup. The Kansas City Chewers lead the San Francisco 13ers 14-7.
Yeah, now before we get to that second half mark of this monumental showdown, we've got Veronica Ortega who got up close and personal with the Chewers.
As we head into the second half of this game, I got up close and personal with the Chewers head coach, 1-year-old Ziggy. He's got high energy for this high energy team. He is very excited with how his team is playing so far, and he's hoping to lead them to another victory, but there's still a whole second half to play, so we'll see what happens. Mark, Nate, back to you.
And here are the Pups returning to the field for the second half of action.
Yeah, definitely excited to get this one started. So was San Francisco with some great halftime adjustments. There's a scrum at the goal line. Otis getting blindsided. Now we're going to take a second look at that. Otis gets knocked into the end zone with possession of the toy. So that's going to tie it up 14-14. That's certainly just how they drew it up.
Yes, they did. Flag on the field. Uh-oh. There's a flag on the field for roughing. You just can't do that in this type of game.
No, absolutely not when it's so close. Very costly. Kansas City going to march down the field. And it's Travis Kibbles again. He makes it 21-14 Chewers.
He's a player, Travis Kibbles. We jump to the fourth quarter. Otis takes his boy into his own end zone, and it's almost a safety, but he stays up and avoids it. Those are some impressive moves by him.
Yeah, very talented. Now it's time for Mr. Relevant. That's 13ers quarterback Brock Purdy. Last pick of the draft, showing off. Sneaks in, tied at 21.
13ers run in another score to take the 28-21 lead. Kansas City currently all bark and no action right now.
The 13ers looking to put this one away. Here's Otis taking it in for the touchdown, but upon second look, he came in from out of bounds. He's ineligible. What are we doing here, guys? Is the Dallas Cowboys perhaps on this?
It's got to be. They're screwing the 13ers over just like the
Unreal.
Lions did.
Unreal.
All right, Kansas City looks to be out of gas after an energizing start, and that will do it. The 13ers win the 2024 Canine Cup 28-21.
Yeah, definitely a very exciting game, but of course only one can stand on top as the MVP. That is the 13ers Otis Run to the Litter Award as MVP, the most valuable pup.